Welcome back to the Arena Podcast. I'm your host, Hoodie Frank Liano. My team and I are here to build a networking community for us all to grow, start great relationships, and be heard. We have been chasing opportunities until one day we decided to build a network of our own to show them how it's supposed to be done. We were once hungry artists and we're currently business owners, so we will use our past experience mixed with our current work ethic to help our guests and listeners network with each other. Tonight's guest, Rich Zeller, is a man of many titles, one of which being head of media for Sloppy Vinyl, which is a home for all creative minds. We were trying to find out how his journey started and where he plans to take it. Rich Zeller will also get a chance to win a free t-shirt provided by our sponsor, To The Most Clothing, if he gets the answer right in our favorite game, Real Talk or Knob. If he's wrong, our listeners will get a chance, but we'll explain that later. If this is your first time listening, we would appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram at The Arena Podcast. Hit the Instagram bio link to have full access to our networking community and become a patron of the show. You can get access to episodes before they release and even have merchandise delivered to your door. If you got a dope track or looking to be interviewed, send music and all info to thearenapodcast18@gmail.com for your chance to be heard. Because we all have a voice, we make sure they hear it. Enjoy the show.
I never will question the work of the Father, he's watching. They said I finished last, but it changed at the time I was living in my uncle's apartment. So I'ma take the lead, I'm a boss, I'm a king, you a joke like a rail in the office. Becoming everything that they told me that I wouldn't be. Had to take time to connect with the enemy, had to get a grip, now I'm finding my inner peace. Try me and you clip, cause I'm grinding, no intervene. Married to the game and I promise I never leave, but I feel slighted, at times I get angry. I fight with it's draining, I need you to save me. I quit, then you'll hate me, I can't let it break me. Always on my job and a nigga never called off. Fuck a cold, but I never fall off. Anybody wanted you to get it, you should listen when I rap, it's like I hit him with a sawed off. Me and Soulless link up in the kitchen, get it right and make it hit it, and we knock him out the ballpark. All this shit is iffy, niggas tell me that they with me and they down, I don't see it cause it's all talk. Hit him with a high note, hit the whole game with a brick, I'm like coke cause I'm mixed in the key. Even though it's hard, I'ma stand on my feet, cause giving up's a normal routine for the week. Ain't gonna be a long time for the shit is all mine, bring it back home, got a plan for the team. You never see me fold, ain't no coward in me. Believe it cause I mean every word that I speak. Here it goes, Gotti knows, we don't fold, we just grow. If they didn't know, then now they know. Here it goes. Here it goes. Gotti knows. We don't fold. We just grow. If they didn't know, then now they know. Here it goes.
Hey. Poetic king of the seven seas. To give us some thought would be heresy. Yeah, I see no one around me in place of comparison. Knowing my pen had been raised within tyranny. God is the furniture in my interior. I close my eyes and I feel I'm in therapy. My body functions like the pyramids. I know the secrets, these niggas ain't scaring me. I got a passion for things that ain't physical. Life is the beauty beneath all the vanity. Look at my poverty, study my smile. How you deny my position of sanity. All my calamity and pain makes no lie. That combination dangerous. Outside they know I'm hard as concrete, but on God I ain't never hitting pavement. No cap, got a passion for killers. How can I not when my pen is a switching blade? So many flows I can handle the waves. I mean, how many styles when I hit the page? How many mics do I rip on the daily? It's like I just always got shit to say. I'm two steps ahead of you, carving the path, and I know you was blind, you must feel away. Hold up, let it sink in for the populace. I'm a Boricua Cubano mix. They say pa'lante, pa'lante. No tengo tiempo for the opposite. Pushing aside all the cockiness. Most of you pop it ain't hot as they stop, ain't no knocking it. J1 the poppin' without going poppin'. If not, then it's time for Tupacalypse.
Here it goes.
Hey, we back. What's good, everybody? Thank you for listening. It's Hoodie Frankliano here. Got Pebbles here with me. What's good, Pebbles?
What's up? What's up?
Thank you again, everybody, for rocking with us. This is the Arena Podcast, man. I'm still glowing off of NJ Summer Jam from the other night, man. Yo, clap it up. Clap it up, real talk. Clap it up. Shout to NJ1 Hip Hop. They invited us to do the media. We was doing interviews. We was vibing. Got some good footage. Some good content for the page. It was love, man. Build it. We got to build.
To network, build, to meet new people, and just grind. And
yeah. It was dope, man.
It was dope.
Some good performances.
The performance was
some
really
good performances.
Dope. Absolutely. They were live and just fire, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout to the homie Prince Hill. Prince Hill was making noise, man. I got to meet Prince Hill that night. I met the homie Chad B that night too.
Yeah, it was really nice too. Great introduction.
Yeah, so we got the man of the hour here, the homie Rich Zeller.
I can hear y'all now. What's good? What's good,
bro? So you ain't hear the applause. Let's clap it up for bro again.
I heard like a scrambled noise.
It's supposed to be applause, so it might be a little distorted. How we sound? Do we sound better? We sound good as long as you hear the audio. You hear us talking to you?
Yeah, I hear you a little. It's a little low, but I can hear you. So if I struggle to hear you, I'll just ask you. I'll just say it again.
Okay, well,
I'm a little lit, man. It's 4th of July weekend.
That's
you know
what I'm saying.
Bars,
Word is born.
It's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where you at right now?
Right now, I'm at someone's house right now. We were just, partying and shit like that. So I stepped aside so I could be part of the Arena Podcast.
Real talk,
well,
bro.
we played this podcast 3-4 months ago. Y'all really are booked and scheduled out. Man.
Yo, blessed. We blessed, man. Definitely blessed and thankful for everybody that's been rocking with us, especially you. You've been showing support, building up even before we even booked it. You've been showing love, so we definitely appreciate you.
Word. I appreciate y'all having me.
Yo, so I want you to introduce yourself to our listeners real quick.
Word. My name is Rich. I'm a Virgo. I'm 6'1". I don't know. I'm from Jersey. No, what's up? My name is Rich. I just use my Instagram handle. Fucking, I do like I started with the Garden State Hip Hop Hour. I've been a part of the Jersey scene. Now I've kind of moved into the management side. I'm a part of Slavic Vinyl now, where I'm the head of the media and media relations and communications department.
Okay.
I manage Orange Jamez. I manage Ace Mullah, who's a producer.
Okay.
I work with a bunch of various labels, doing digital marketing, digital media, assets, and things like that. From you talking about Capital, Def Jam, QC, 300, Universal, Atlantic. I could go on and on and on. But I just try to be tapped in. I try to show love, and I like to be a part of a new wave that we have in Jersey is that of support versus everyone complaining about no one doing sport.
Absolutely.
If you're complaining about that, then you ain't part of this new scene because a lot of us are.
Right. That's the main reason why we started this whole thing, because we were aspiring artists ourselves, and then it just became a point where it's like, nah, we ain't going to complain about the lack of support. We're going to support these artists and, provide the platform and help everybody build. You feel me?
Facts. The one thing I don't do is complain about what I don't got. I don't complain about what I'm going through. I just fucking do shit.
Right.
It's annoying and it bothers me because I feel like so many people just complain. It's like I just saw this post earlier and I'm a little drunk, so this might be a tangent, but like I just see people like they look like they do fake sad shit or please support me so I can do it, or do you guys want me to do this? Like, come on, nobody cares about your problems. Nobody cares what you're doing to. Don't look for a fake slap on the back. Just do the shit.
Real talk.
Exactly.
And then when you do it, fuck with it. But don't reach out for that. Don't try and make it seem like you're in a bad situation so we support you. Just do it.
Yeah.
So that's the type of person I am. I don't talk. I don't complain. I don't nothing. I just go ahead and do shit. You know what I'm saying? Just do things.
Get it done.
Right. So the resume is pretty deep. I want you to talk about where did the journey start for you? How did you even get into this world?
I don't know, honestly. Honestly, okay, so I've always been around music. Like, growing up, I was the person who had, little microphone in the house, little computers, everyone coming to my crib. And then when I was in the Army, I was the one recording everybody doing music. Again, I was the one with the Fruity Loops in my barracks room, the microphone, having everyone party at my shit. Even to the point when I was in Iraq, like, and we shooting videos, people recording bombs coming in. But either way, so I got out.
Damn.
I went back to school, but when I went back to school because I wanted to work in the government and help veterans out because that was just like where my heart was at that time.
Okay.
So while I was still going to school and while I was doing all that, I was like, let me just start a podcast so I can learn how to market and do digital marketing. Because my original plan was I wanted to work for the VA for the digital outreach program because I was lacking it.
Okay.
So I saw certain skills I wanted to learn, but I wanted to learn it in a way that I would still be passionate about, which was music. So I was like, let me just fuck around and do this to learn those skills. So at that time, I ended up working for Congressman Bill Pascrell at his district office in Patterson, for the House of Representatives.
Okay.
And while I was there, the head of immigration, the lady, I started talking to her about my podcast, and she's like, yo, my son's the director of digital media at Atlantic Records.
Wow.
I'm like, for real?
Oh, that's awesome.
She's like, you got a podcast, right? I'm like, yeah. So she calls him on the spot. She puts like, it's mad awkward. Like, she calls him, she's like, hey, so-and-so, talk to Rich. He's one of the people here.
Yeah.
He likes music too. And like, we just conversate the most awkward thing, because here's this mom putting me on the phone with her son. He don't know me. I don't know him. Like, it was just mad random.
Right.
So anyway, though, we exchanged information. I hit him up 6 months later. They're like, yo, is there any way you could get me on Atlantic Records? He was like, all right, send me your resume. So I sent him my resume, and he got me in there. So I got in there on some temp shit, but then COVID happened, so then I just kind of, finessed to where I'm at now.
Okay.
But honestly, that was just kind of it. That's what the moment I was like, okay, cool, this is meant to be, because no matter what else in life I try to do, this keeps drawing me back in.
Yeah.
Even to the point, I'm working in the House of Representatives, and somehow the lady next to me, son is at Atlantic Records, and she's connecting us.
Right.
So that's kind of like, I don't know if that answers the question, but that's kind of like how I end up what I'm doing.
That's dope, man. Congratulations.
Yo, these White Claws be having me lit, bro. I don't know if you drink them.
Yo, we about to clap it up for the White Claws.
Sponsorship. But yeah, man, that's kind of that. Like, that's the real answer, is that no matter how much I try to escape it or how much I didn't try to do it, because I didn't believe in, especially with a military background, that the unstructured path of a creative career didn't match with what I knew being taught as a kid growing up from my parents or from a military where everything's very structured. Like in the military, you're E1, you know E2 is next, and then E3 is next.
Right.
Within a creative career and a music career, you may start off as a marketer, and then you're a promoter, and then you're doing like financial, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so many different, there is no just boom, boom, boom direction, you know?
Real talk.
So it took a lot for myself to even adjust to that. That's still something I'm working on, to be a little bit more free in that sense versus like that very structured lifestyle I've always been accustomed to.
Okay. So you got some dope playlists on Spotify as well. Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah, man. Playlists, and obviously, so I started those playlists because everything needs to connect, right? So podcast, you need a playlist. Media, you need a playlist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was just another way to add on to everything I'm doing. And the playlist thing is really how I really grew.
Okay.
It's because with a playlist, you could have 30, 40 people on there. So that's why I started off doing the digital graphics for the playlist. But I never viewed it as just a playlist. I picture it as a tree, right? So I'm the tree, I'm just one thing, but then there's branches to a tree, and that's how it grows. So each person I put on a playlist was a part of this branch.
Right.
And from then they branched out because now you're on my playlist, so you're sharing it to your audience, and then the artist might see you share it, so now they're contacting me and they're following me. So to me, it was just like, it was this tree that the playlist allowed me to grow because I put 40 people on there, which those 40 branches become maybe 80 now, 120, because the branches keep going out to new audiences I can tap into.
Right,
so to me, the playlist, again, was another asset I viewed as a way to grow and to get my name out there when it wasn't really out there at that time.
Okay.
Because when I started the playlisting and stuff, when I started the podcast and when I started doing all stuff, I was out of Jersey for like a good 8 years. I was in the military.
Right.
So I was living in Virginia. I was living in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really even knowing as much what was going on here because I was living all over the world. I was in Iraq. I was in Germany. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was a chance for me to get back in, again, apply the skills I wanted to learn to something I love was music, and just rather working with the people around me, which is something I always did.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I feel you.
That was kind of that. So the playlist to me was more of just a way to another tool in the box, as they call it.
So is when you go through the playlist, is it like your favorite songs or you just randomly pick?
Yeah, man. When I first started doing it, man, I took that shit so serious because like I like flows, I like orders. So I would find songs, whether it was just me showing love to somebody, me really liking it, or me just looking for songs to fill the playlist out. But no matter what, the order to me was always the most important at that time as I was growing, because it was taking hours. I just wanted to sound a certain way. So there was times like the only song I would necessarily choose is the first song, because the first song is always going to set the order.
Right.
Because then the first song is going to set the next 3 or 4 songs. Then I'm finding a transition song.
Right.
So people to me always got stuck on the order, whereas the order to me never mattered. It was just the first song was the only one I chose, and from there it was just creating a flow. And every 3rd or 4th song was a transition song. Yeah. So I might have not even liked that 3rd or 4th song, but to me, I saw it as a song that I would be able to transition into the next part of this playlist. Okay. So to me, yeah, that's what it was. I never really treated it like I'm just slapping a whole bunch of songs at that time.
Okay.
Now more so, yes, because now that my schedule's way busier, I'm doing a lot more things. I got interns that handle playlists now.
Okay.
Even the Garden State Hip Hop Hour, you see, I don't really do as much. I have someone else doing interviews. I got interns. Gotcha. I got people haven't taken that role. Because just like any business in life, when you start a business, the goal is to get someone else to take that over.
Absolutely.
So you can still have it in your toolbox,
right.
but now you can go on to the next venture.
Right.
You're not stuck.
Right, right.
So,
okay. Look, y'all need some help from
y'all
need some help from the Narrator Podcast over there.
I need some insight.
Yeah, man, I didn't even talk about that. That's just like anything in life, right? The idea is never to be stuck in the business you start. It's to start like 10 more businesses. And you gotta have someone else be able to take that over, because you can't keep focusing on that. Because if I keep focusing only on the Garden State Hip Hop Hour, focusing on playlists, I'm not gonna be able to grow.
Exactly.
I'm one man.
Exactly.
Don't stay stagnant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't change the love I have for it, none of that shit. It just has to go on to the next kid, that next one who has the next wave, who was more tapped in with it than I am at this moment, because now I'm at a different level.
Right, right.
But I don't want to lose it or stop showing the love. So, just grooming the next person rather than just abandoning it. Because it's still an asset.
Awesome.
Right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Right. You're around a lot of artists. Is there any you want to shout out tonight? Some of your favorite
Only
ones?
John Mez. Ace Moolah. Nah, but besides those two, obviously because only John Mez makes the highest music in Jersey, and that management is fired. Outside, I'm biased, but he truly is. But for instance, like last night I was at the Dirt Show.
Yeah.
FBG or FBV. I'm sorry if I get those first 3 letters wrong, but Bundles killed this shit. Him and 24 Marco, they did their song. Arsenal was with them.
Okay.
Obviously at the show, the Blades and Bars show. The Summer Jam, Blades and Bars Summer Jam.
Yeah.
What's his name? Prince Hill turned that shit up.
Prince Hill was lit.
Prince Hill turned that shit up. Dado had a very high energetic set.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Chicken, unfortunately, I love his song and stuff, but by the time he went on, like the crowd kind of dispersed, because I think the event was supposed to start at 11.
Yeah.
But he didn't really go on until 11:30, so for most part the crowd was gone.
Right.
But Mr. Chicken is killing it. Fall if I never could. I'm good in my hood. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That shit's going crazy. So Mr. Chicken going crazy.
Okay.
Unicorns always showing me love. Killer Kurt Cobain.
Oh yeah, 151.
Phil Bright. Someone I fuck with out Trenton. I'm just stuck because there's so many fucking artists. And I feel bad now. MBG Shay, R&B Hunter, Only Swab. There's so many people killing it. But I really want to highlight in this section though that Bundles. Bundles been killing it everywhere he goes. Prince Hill with his song, that Biggie song's going crazy. Mr. Chicken's doing his thing really heavily. Yeah. Chad B is always showing love to me. If there's anyone leaving out, I apologize. I'm a little lit. And it's a hard question. It's a loaded question because I love to shout them all out because each one is unique and each one has their own thing going on. And as long as you're working and you're serious about it, that's all I care about.
Word.
Tinka G and her song Rocksteady's doing really well. She's doing her little TikTok shit. Ethan Ross. He just dropped a song with his new band, Damn something. Fuck, I'm forgetting it. But his song is like this Western hip-hop type shit that he collabed with a lot of people on his hard.
Okay.
So, damn, it's a lot. Shout out to all y'all.
Yeah, real talk. Shout out to all the Jersey artists out there on the grind, man. There's a lot of good music flowing through, man.
It's a lot of good music, man. A lot of good music. And fucking, like I said, it's just always someone new coming up. It's someone else to tap in with.
Right.
It's just a lot, but like I said, right now we have a really good wave going on. A lot of people putting in that work. Even like I said, even on being that stage at that Dirt concert last night, and that shit was packed. I don't know if y'all was there.
Nah, we wasn't.
But they had 2 different lines and both went around the block. Like, shout out to my people at, the Gorilla Squad, because the person wasn't answering the phone for me to get in, but they knew me. They let me slide through. So shout out to them, man. But yo, that shit. But even in that big moment, Bundles didn't present. Fuck.
That's some business.
That's why I have my phone on D&D. But Bundles didn't just do a basic, just like da-da-da, like, yo, he had his audience, he had his crowd, and yeah, that shit was going crazy. I don't know if y'all really tapped in with him, but check out his song with 24 Marco. Okay. And I have no affiliation with him, so it's not like it's some bias. I'm like,
just rocking.
That shit crazy right now.
You fucking with the movement, yeah, but definitely tap in.
trying to. Oh, Groove Boy Putt too. Like this should go hard. Yeah, this thing. But yeah, so that's crazy.
Yes. Yo, shout out to all the Jersey artists out there, man. Yo, homie, Jamez. Tell him we.
Only Jamez and friends. Did y'all see the jingle we put out today?
Yes, yo, we did. You seen it? I don't know if I.
Yo, we are creating an experience because it's really friends. Because all the people that be on the show, we fuck with, we ride with, we have a good time with. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all put out a lot of good content out there, but tell bro I'm still waiting, man. He said he's gonna send a joint over.
Who?
Jamez, man.
What's he supposed to send you? The boss song or what?
This was a while ago. He just gonna send something for us to play.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
well, only Jamez and friends. Friday, Brooklyn. Again, we've had 3 sold out shows, and we're doing it. And this is the difference. And this is what we're doing. He's the headliner. We don't demand no artist sells no ticket, none of that stuff.
Okay.
The crowd just comes, and that's what reality is.
Okay.
He's not the most Instagram artist, and shout out to any artist that's doing this right now.
Yeah.
Like, COVID's over. Fuck the social media stuff. We're not in the house. What is going on in real life?
Right.
Like, are you selling tickets? Are you moving? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So,
that was definitely
that was
definitely no shade though. No shade though, because bro definitely showed love. Like
there's no shade at all. Like I said, I love everybody, and I support everybody. You saw I pop out to an event. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just know it's that time for any artist that's listening right now. Like, social media shit's cool. That's a resume. But if you ain't selling no tickets, just sit down.
Right.
Like, at this point, because that's all people really care about now. Like, can you bring people in? Like, I love Coil Ray, but look what happened in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Translating from TikTok and internet to real life is a hard thing to do. And I fuck with her heavy. I'm there. No more parties. But that's the problem a lot of these artists are going to face because they're told, be on social media. You have to kill on social media.
Right.
But it's a balance. You also got to have real life, you know?
Right.
And her interview afterwards, she said that too, you know? Like, so it's all love. Like, I fuck with it. But that's the translation because we had a year and a half that you was in the house, so they got accustomed to moving online where maybe they weren't. And now we have to transition back to what can you do in the real world.
Real talk. That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's switch the lane a little bit. Let's talk about motivation. What's your biggest motivation today?
What's my motivation today?
What keep you going? Like, keep you with your foot on the gas? Because there's a lot of shit that'll slow you down.
I don't have a choice. What else do we have to do before the foot on the gas? Like, to me, what motivates me? I don't know. Like, I'm just motivated. Like, I am motivated. There is no what motivates me because I am motivation. Anyone that's around me, I motivate, I uplift, and you say I bring up. Like, if you know me, I talk very grandiose. I talk in metaphors. I talk in the way I'm talking now, where it sounds like I'm angry, I'm yelling. I'm not. It's just my energy is crazy.
Right.
Like, I be moving with the type of energy where sometimes I'm like, yo, I bet you I could crash my car into a wall, and I'm gonna walk out this bitch like Superman.
Right.
Like, I had to stop myself sometimes from driving into a wall just to test theory. Like, you know, so what? There is nothing that motivates me. Just life motivates me. I watch things like Shark Tank. I listen to podcasts. I listen to various different things. Like, every morning I've been listening to this Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen, Renegades in the USA podcast, and there's certain things I'll hear or key in. Okay. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a little baby line I've been running around this shit where in that song DJ Khaled said, what he say? I told y'all I was the one. Y'all didn't believe me. I showed y'all facts, and now y'all all need me. Right. And that's what I be feeling like, because it goes back to what I said earlier. I don't talk about what I'm going to do. I don't talk about what I want to do. I don't want you to motivate me.
Get it done.
I'm just going to do the shit, and you're going to see it.
Yep.
And
I'm going to be a source of motivation.
So if y'all didn't believe me when I told y'all I was the one, which I came into the scene only 2-3 years ago, nobody knew me, because I didn't live here. But I told everyone, watch what I do. Because what happened is I don't believe in waiting for the next person to do it first. I'm going to do it. I don't need Arena Podcast to tell me to show love. I'll just do it and hope you follow in my footsteps. Right. So everyone around me, I teach them that. So it's like everyone around me, whether it's interns, people that work with me, people that help me, people that show me love. I just set the example. So hopefully when they see me showing love or they see my morals and values, they'll carry that on within their career or what they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what motivates me is me. I am motivation. That's dope. Like, it's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I don't need it because it's just in me. So I just draw motivation, like, subliminally, I guess, because, like, I'm saying nothing motivates me right now, but if you go on my phone, like, I keep a notes file on my phone of quotes. Like, if we have a conversation and you say something that stands out to me, I write it in my notes the moment I heard it, why it stood out to me, the time you said it, and what my mood was. There's certain notes that are wild, like, this night I heard this at 3:30 in the morning and I was high as fuck. because I want to know what mindset I was when I heard it. So when I
Okay.
reevaluate it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's I'm high, whether I'm drunk, whether
That
I
take
was just
effect.
somewhere, it was a conversation.
That take effect
You know what
in
I'm
the
saying?
feeling.
So the answer is I am motivation.
Yeah, I
You
am.
hear it
I
right
like
now.
that.
I'm getting amped by talking.
I like that.
I can't help it.
I like
And sometimes I have to tell people like, yo, my bad. I'm not yelling. I'm not crazy. It's just my energy. It's just that.
Word.
Like
word.
you was at the event. Samaj Savage going. I'm jumping around. Like I don't need nothing. It's just
Yeah.
light.
Absolutely.
Man.
That's dope.
My
man.
bad. See, I start talking.
Nah, bro.
That's
That's love, man. That's love. I love that. You might hear me
Yeah,
say,
man.
Both
So-
Virgos, so like you know.
Oh, I want
Yeah,
to
I
ask
am
you.
a Bryce. That
I wanted to
Virgo
ask
shit,
you.
man. I'm telling you. That's
You-
why sometimes I
Hold
feel
up.
that shit. Like I was talk hella shit about who I am because it's not what I want to do. It's that Virgo. Sometimes we gotta talk our
I'm
shit.
a sign person.
Hold up.
So
You a-
that's
you a-
big,
you a
know what I'm
August
saying?
Like I
Virgo?
made a post the other day like y'all know who the fuck I am? Like and it was no disrespect to nobody. It was
That's
like
a
that
Virgo
Virgo shit
talk.
like you know who the fuck I am. Like and it's not even that I'm that cocky or nothing like that because I've been blessed so much and I've been so like I've never worried about nothing in life because I know things always work out. I've been homeless. I've lived in the back of the store and I didn't give a fuck. I was still fucking bitches. I was still moving like I had everything in the world because I knew it would work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I try to pass those on to other
God
people.
gonna
I've been
show up
blessed
right
in
on
rooms.
time.
Like right now, like some of my mentors, the people I work with, like my partner is the former senior vice president of A&R at Universal at Sony. He's the person who brought Cash Money to Universal and got him that $30 million. Like these are people I'm around every day and people I learn from.
That's major.
So I try to like, and since I'm blessed. Like that's an opportunity
Right.
that these people want to fuck with me,
Right.
especially when you consider I haven't been doing this that long.
Right.
That I like to pass it on to other people. That's why I try to like my legacy when I die is just to hopefully have made everyone around me better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that answers.
So so it's like I try to pass it on. Like I be talking my shit, but at the same time on the low, you can ask someone around me. Like I'll break my back for people to make sure they get on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But
you-
sometimes we gotta talk our shit because we burgers.
Real talk. Real talk.
You
That's
feel me?
You an August
Sit down.
Virgo or a September Virgo?
Nah, it's September.
Yeah, we do.
That's why, that's why, like, yo, it's crazy, but like, I can look up to Joe Budden all the time. He's a Virgo too. So when he be doing all the bullshit, people get on him. I'm like, damn, but I understand why he's doing it.
Yep.
Like, it's just a Virgo in us. Like,
Yep.
he's on some shit
Kinda
sometimes.
feel him, yeah. Yep.
Don't
So
stop.
And I couldn't rap like
Right,
him, so I was
right.
like, but I could podcast like him.
you might have
know
an
what I'm
edge on him now. You might have an
Nice.
edge over him now. So you kind of answered one other question I wanted to ask, which was
Oh, okay.
5 years from now, when you look back, what do you want to say Rich Zeller accomplished when you look back 5 years from now?
I don't know. I never look back.
Well, I mean, like if you go 5 years forward, what's something you want to say? Like you nailed it. Like you know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm nailing it in the moment.
You just
So I probably won't even think about it. I
He's
can't
living
tell
in
you what
the
happened 5
moment.
years
He's
ago. I
living
wanted
in the
5 years
moment.
ago. I
That's
just nailed
his
it.
answer
Right.
Keep it moving. Because yesterday doesn't matter today.
heard you.
I don't want to be one of those people that's like, damn, 5 years ago, this is what I want to, or da da da. Like, I
Okay.
accomplished it, I moved on. Hopefully, it doesn't take 5 years.
Okay.
Hopefully, in 5 years, I'm looking about what I'm doing in the next 5 years. I don't look back.
There it is. There it is.
So in 5 years from now,
Answer
I
right there.
hope
That's
that
good.
I'm just doing something even bigger. I don't know what I can tell you I'm doing in
Yeah.
5 years because 5 years ago, I would have thought I was going to be in the government helping veterans.
Well, yeah.
In 5
see?
years from now, I might not be doing this shit because
Right.
my thing is that whatever I want to do in life, I do it.
Right.
I want to work in the government. I did. I want to go to school. I did. I want to be in the army. I did. At one point, I wanted to work in a shoe store, so I went and did it. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If 2 years from now, I might want to do something else, but whatever it is in the moment I'm doing at the max capacity. So in 5 years from now, I don't know if any of this shit is going to matter because I
Right.
might be wanting to do something else. But whatever that is, I'm going to be doing it at this high same level.
Absolutely.
Feel me?
I feel you, bro.
I don't know the answer to the question because I can't answer because
Answered
that's
it.
not my mind to think about that. 'Cause I'm not
Definitely.
worried about that. It's a
Nailed
moment.
it.
That's all that matters.
You
Today,
nailed it.
yesterday, tomorrow don't matter. What am I doing right now?
That's dope, man.
That's good, man. That's
Look, we about to have some fun with you while we got you here, man. We appreciate your
what's
energy.
up? Let's have fun now because
Look.
I feel like I'm being way too... Y'all got to be on some other shit. So what's
good.
up?
Energy, that's what's up, man. No,
Yo,
definitely.
you were talking great.
Talking that real
Motivation,
stuff, you know, motivation,
progress,
networking, your
networking.
growth, networking,
That's all
building,
it's about, networking.
success.
That's-
What it's all
that's fun.
about.
That's
you
what
know,
we doing here.
Grounding and building yourself, taking
Yeah.
it to the next
Facts.
level, no matter
Real
what.
talk.
you
We
know,
appreciate
that's-
you for
that's
taking the
that
time.
Nah,
energy.
definitely.
We need that.
All right, so let's have fun. How we having fun?
Okay, so shout out to the Most Clothing. They sent over a T-shirt for you.
Okay.
You got the
Who?
chance to the Most
To the
Clothing.
Most Clothing.
So
To the most.
To the
That sounds
most.
familiar.
Instagram to the most 1964. Okay,
Okay.
dope clothing brand, Jersey base. They be taking care of us. Shout to all the sponsors tonight to
Where
the
they
most
based out of?
Jersey, New Jersey, Essex County, Somerset
okay.
County. You feel me? So look, they like you got Rich Zeller there. Let's give them a chance to win a shirt. They do the Arena podcast.
You said
shirt.
they sent it for me. Now I gotta win it.
You look, they ain't gonna just give it to you. They ain't gonna
We're
just
gonna
give
make
it.
you work a little bit, okay? We're gonna make you work a little bit.
You want to hear a crazy ass story, right? So, because we're talking about contests and winning, right?
Yeah.
We were fucking so our last Only John Medj and Friends show we did in Brooklyn, right? After the show, we went to some deli. It was like 3 a.m, around the corner in Brooklyn. Some random ass drunk guy walks in. He's like, "If you guys answer this question, I'll pay for all your food." I had like 5 people with me. So his question he yelled out was like, "What's the capital of New Mexico?" I'm like, "Santa Fe."
Okay.
He was mad as fuck, but he paid for everything.
Oh,
I don't know how I knew the answer. I think it's from Breaking Bad. So I'm pretty good at contests. So hopefully I win this one. I would have
Okay.
Some random ass guy.
How about you?
That man, I think he ended up working at that prison in New York, the Rikers Island. Like kept his word surprisingly.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sorry. So what? So what do I got to do? What's up?
All right, look. So a game that we play here with all the guests is called Real Talk or Nah. Okay, so we have 3 statements. You have to pick which one is real talk. When I say real talk, it's an actual fact. You feel me?
Okay. So fact or fiction, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
All right, so the first statement is Mark Jacobs has a Marge Simpson tattoo. Second statement is the world record for the most consecutive push-ups is 10,507. That's in a row.
Okay.
And the last statement is Shaquille O'Neal never made a 3-point shot in his NBA career. One of those is an actual fact, so you gotta pick which one is real talk.
Okay, so which one is actual fact? There's no way Shaq never hit one because he was fouled too many times to not accidentally make one. He might be at 1%, but so if that's true, that's wild because there's no way he was a Shaq. Was a Shaq attack or Shaq whatever?
Yo, that's Big Diesel.
Shaq.
He made us
There's
think.
no way. He had to accidentally make one. He accidentally had to make one. So you had Mark Jacobs, who's the guy who does Echo, right? And he has clothing on. You said
right.
The Marge Simpson tattoo.
Yes.
And the push-ups was like 10,000 and something. I gotta go with the tattoo.
Okay. So real talk or nah? The world record for most consecutive push-ups,
Really?
10,507. That's real
Yeah,
talk.
that's wow. That's a lot of fucking push-ups.
That's a lot of push-ups.
I would have thought like the tattoo was the most like one would have been like.
Mark Jacobs actually has a SpongeBob tattoo.
Oh damn!
Shaq,
that's a lot of fucking. What's that guy look like? Or was it a female? Whoever it was, I'm not sure. I don't want to be biased or whatever the case may be. Women do this shit too.
Yeah, it was.
What's he look like? Yo, these guys look crazy.
He a pretty skinny.
You know the muscle endurance.
The picture was a pretty skinny dude from Japan in 1980. Skinny dude from Japan. It don't say how long.
I gotta find that out because I know the time, the endurance.
Go ahead, run your Googles. And you was right for Shaq. He hit exactly one in his NBA career.
Oh wow, how many? Yo, that's crazy.
Okay, so look now since Rich Zeller didn't get the question right,
can you donate the shirt then?
I'm gonna get the listeners a chance. They're gonna get a chance, and if they don't get it, the shirt is going to you. Okay,
right.
So. For everybody listening, they have to the end of the interview, which is over, because after the interview, we're going to do a live mix. We got a lot of Jersey artists into music. We're going to do the mix starting in a few minutes. So by the end of that mix, if you're listening, you got to hit us on Instagram with the answer to this question. You have to let us know, where was Rich Zeller born and raised?
Do y'all know that? Is that on the internet?
We don't, but they're going to have to do homework.
I was like, damn, I gotta go.
All right, you know what? You mentioned where you was based when you was in the Army, where your Army base was. You mentioned that earlier in this conversation, I believe.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I said some of the places I was at.
He did.
Tell us what that was then. How about that? we was making it too difficult. Rich like, damn, did y'all even know? And I had to think like, he's right.
Nah, I don't even care.
I'm like, they can actually.
That was a bunch of places. I kind of like moved around and stuff.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have known because if they right or not, they could have said anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, at one point, like I grew up in Kingsburg, then I was a South Amboy.
Okay.
So and then obviously I left. So there's a few places.
Okay.
Kingsburg. You been to any of those places?
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Kingsburg or South Amboy, Perth Amboy?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we used to
live
live in Amboy. We used to run around there heavy. Kingsburg, yeah, definitely.
You had to go to the boardwalk, right? Or the water
Yeah,
park.
that's what I'm saying. Definitely.
Take the kids for the ride. We did the Sea World.
Absolutely.
The aquarium right there.
Yeah, bro, it's different living in a town with a boardwalk.
I'm about to say, yeah, you was living out there. It was lit.
What? For real. We was trying to rent a beach house out there a couple of times.
Right.
And it was difficult even trying to do that.
Okay. It's different. Jersey, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's no music artists out there that I know of.
Man, I remember we used to take trips to Seaside Heights. That was our vacation back. I'm talking.
How I got one?
What happened?
Wolf? Nah. I thought it was something else.
Oh, yeah.
Wolf Minded. Yeah, shout out to Wolf Minded, man.
Yeah, that shit hard.
Yeah.
I like y'all got the Arena Podcast little sign back there.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
And then To the Most Clothing, you know what I'm saying? So definitely check us out, To the Most Clothing 1964.
Yeah, bro. Real quick, before you get out of here, let everybody know where they can reach you at.
They can reach me at, my Instagram is It's Richie, ITSRICHD, Twitter, all that stuff. It's Richie everywhere. That's my brand. That's why I make sure it's sticking across. It's nice and easy to find me everywhere. No matter what platform, TikTok, Snap, everywhere. It's Rich Z.
It's Rich Z, man. Thank you for joining us here on the Arena Podcast, bro.
You can catch me somewhere drinking a mango white claw. That's where you can find me.
All right, now. I gotta try one of those, okay?
Appreciate you guys having me on here, bro. I hope I wasn't ranting a little too much. You guys got me amped up.
That's
perfect,
man.
man.
That's good. He spoke that knowledge.
It was fun, bro. It's
perfect,
bro.
So, it was perfect. Right on time.
Yeah, we definitely going to build. Thank you for joining the networking community. We're going to just keep building from here, because we in this together. We just trying to do it. Of course, we building what we doing, but it's for the artists. It's for the artists, and we provide these platforms, so we salute you and keep doing what you're doing, bro. That's it, man. You ever need something,
all right,
let us
guys,
know.
I appreciate you guys. I'm going to hit you.
Absolutely. Let anybody know, too, they need the merch. Get at us, man, to the most.
All right, peace.
All right, peace, bro.
This your boy Chase Sex putting on from Polk County, Florida, and you listening to the Arena Podcast with my boy Hoodie Frank Liano. Make sure you tune in and hear the latest, hottest drops, man, from your indie artists, man. Chase!
Wizard.
How the hell you flex? How you flex like that? When you know you ain't there. I'm finesse. I bless. Yeah. How the hell you flexing and you know you ain't got a check? Why the hell you flexing, boy, you know you ain't next? Why the hell you wanna go and flex like that? Wanna flex like that, wanna flex like that? How the hell you flexing, boy, you